Hi, come on in.
Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird, and she wobbles when she flies. She don't ever holler cuckoo till the fourth day of July. Going up there on that mountain, gonna build me a still, and I'll make you 1 gallon for a $2 bill. Now the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird, and she warbles when she flies. She don't never holler cuckoo. She don't tell you no lies. Hello, I'm Alec Somerville, and I'm speaking to you from my home in Donegal, Ireland, up on the northwest coast. And you might wonder why I'm playing the cuckoo bird on a very old 5-string banjo. Well, it's all due to one of them fellas on the porch there. Not Kenny Price, because I'd never met him, but the other fella, Jerry Moses. I met Jerry Moses in Canada years and years ago. He was living there then at that time, and so was I. I lived there nearly 50 years before I came to Ireland. And I don't know how, but him and me got together playing old-time music, and he persuaded me to go south to one of the festivals, take a banjo with me. So Claire Reno, another fellow from Windsor, Ontario, where I lived, him and me went down, and we went to Gaelax. And when we got there, we met all these people that Jerry Moses knew, from around Mountain City mostly. And they just welcomed us right in, and we camped with them, and we played music, and we listened to music, and we talked to people, and we had a wonderful time. And that got me going back to various festivals year after year, and actually ended up in Mountain City Festival at Laurel Bloomery, where I won a couple of prizes. Actually, I won a couple of prizes there. So that's sort of been it. Here I am again, and I changed the tune in. Well, you folks weren't watching. Short life and trouble, just 2 more words to part. Short life and trouble, dear girl, for a boy with a broken heart. Well, I've sung that a lot in my time, and every time when I do sing it, I think about, well, Mountain City, Laurel Bloomery, G.B. Grayson. Grayson died the same year I was born, 1930, so we all know that that's just about 90 years ago. But he left behind a huge tranche, I think they call it nowadays, of music, songs, written stories, and his own lifetime. And he had a great influence on what we now call old-time music. Though when he was playing it, a lot of it wasn't old-time music. It was contemporary music, maybe, or very new anyway. But yeah, G.B. Grayson. I've been
of course, to Laurel Bloomer. Yeah, I've seen his grave. I know about him. I played music with his cousin Frank Grayson, who used to shout out to me, "Hey Canada, play that there Mississippi Sawyer," because I had a lick for Mississippi Sawyer where you leave the second string open. Frank liked that. Another great Grayson. And you know, this brings me to that other name which is just runs through old-time music and always will. Clarence Ashley. Of course, they called him Tom. But Clarence, Tom Ashley, was an institution in himself. And that's why I opened this little show of mine with the cuckoo bird. One of his favorites, and for me, one of the best things that he ever did. That's saying something because he did a lot. He was recording stuff 2-3 years before I was born. Among them, the cuckoo bird. And he teamed up with such other greats as Doc Watson and the Prices and the Howards and folks like that. And I can remember years and years ago, before I'd even been down there listening to, I think it was the Folkways, old-time music at Tom Ashley's. And that could be the same porch where you fellas are celebrating this long journey home today. So yeah, those two guys, and a lot of others, but those two guys had a lot of influence, not only on me, but on other people who play what we now call old-time music. And that's why I'm so happy to be part of this visual, I don't want to call it a reenactment, but this visual appreciation of them, of their work and what they left us, and by God, they could play. This year, of course, the pandemic has caused us a lot of problems, not as many as some other poor people. But I was supposed to go over to there this year, but couldn't for the pandemic, so I'd celebrate my birthday here, 90th birthday. We celebrated it virtually, 2 of us and the cat. But there you go. So I'm happy to have been asked to contribute just a little bit towards your virtual long journey home. Okay? And here we go. So I'm saying goodbye from us in Ireland to you folks over there, and have a great virtual long journey home. Bye.